Hello. Yes, I am in the basement. I might not upload it 3 days, but I'm I'm gonna react to two. Yeah, this is the basement. Okay, now let's get on with the video.
Life is good and needs to be cherished. You see, I almost died just now. We must be grateful for the time we have because at any moment we could... Hi there, my name is Bryson. Do you guys want to hear how close I came to dying? How I have sat on the fence betwixt the worlds of life and death?
Yes.
And be it by fate, be it by luck, be it by some otherworldly power that my soul was spared from almost certain death?
Yes.
Would you like me to illuminate the moments where the scythe of the Grim Reaper scathed by me? An
Yes.
inch closer and my very soul would have been expunged?
Yes.
How one moment was the deciding factor in a child's fate. To be or not to be was held in the balance of a single, fleeting moment. And should one misstep be taken, the scale would tip towards not to be. Did I survive because I was lucky? Because a fluke prevented my life from going out in an indifferent universe? Or was it because I was protected by some guardian angel? Luck or fate, it's for you to decide. All I
Fate.
can do is tell you what happened. All I can do is show you how my soul was spared.
I'm going
Okay,
fail
this should
already.
be fun. Gather around, children, ages 13 and up, and I'll tell you about the times I almost died. All these stories actually took place in North Carolina between the ages of 4 and 9. And after that, I never almost died again. Never almost died again. So I guess I was just wildin' for those 5 years before I chilled out. So there me and my family were, watching a movie together. We had just recently moved in, and I was laying down on the ground in front of the giant cabinet that held our VHS and DVDs. This cabinet was very tall and wide, but kind of skinny. It was also on carpeted floor, meaning it was a little bit shaky. Our solution for this was bolting it into the wall. But we had not bolted it in yet because, I don't know if you know this, but there are actually a lot of other things that have to be done when moving into a house. And bolting the cabinet into the wall is not the top of the list. It's right below feeding the children and giving them a place to sleep. And keep in mind, they were not getting any help from me because I was 4. If anything, I was messing everything up. Anyways, as I was laying down, I was grabbing the bottom of the shelf and opening and closing it with my feet. My mom, who was folding everyone's laundry, said, "Bryson, don't do that. The cabinet could fall. It isn't bolted in yet." No, thought little Bryson. I will not stop.
Same.
Whoa. Hey, Bryson, you good? No, that didn't happen. I mean, the shelf did fall, but there's a twist. As Mom was folding laundry, she had subconsciously placed the baskets around me in such a way that when the cabinet fell, the baskets caught it, saving me. But I totally thought that I had died, because when the cabinet fell, it created a big gust of wind, and the doors opened, and all the CDs fell onto me, making more wind rush past my face. I thought that this wind was the sensation of my soul flying up to heaven. Bryson, are you okay? Is he dead? Am I dead? Oh, he's not dead. Brody, stop. So this other time, Kyle, who was engaged to my sister at the time, dared me to stand on his hands so he could lift me all the way up because... fun. He was older, therefore all-knowing, so I said okay. So Kyle, who was like 6 feet tall, lifted little 4-foot Bryson up. His arms were fully extended, which added like an extra 2 feet. So my head was 12 feet in the air. And to a 9-year-old, that's basically in space. Anyways, as I'm up there, I lose my balance. I tried to use the wall to stabilize myself, but I failed instantly, and I fell down head first. Kyle watched me falling to my death and activated his marine powers to catch me by the ankle. And I kid you not, there were 6 inches of clearance between the floor and my head. Had Kyle been 1 second later, I would have totally died. Kyle later told me that as I was falling, he thought, I can't enter the family like this. Hey guys, I'm so excited to finally marry Brittany and be part of the family. I love you guys so much. So anyway, I killed Bryson. Nice. Bro, stop. This next story is the real reason I made this video, because it was the most dangerous. You could argue that I would have survived the other two stories. That cabinet would only have broken a few bones. Or, you could survive falling 12 feet directly onto your head. Maybe. But this next story is the real deal. I would 100% have died. Cool. Brody! Stop. Mom and Dad weren't home and it was raining outside. My brother Braden must have been bored, so he told me to come with him across the street because... Okay. Anyway, we crossed the street in the rain when all of a sudden, lightning struck nearby. The sound shattered the air and shook me to the core. I was only like 5, so this really scared me. I started crying and running back to the house. I ran to the middle of the road when suddenly my foot planted to the ground and I froze where I was. Right then, a car sped right in front of me. I was shocked, but I unfroze. I walked the ground and I froze where I was. Right then, a car sped right in front of me. I was shocked, but I unfroze and ran into the safety of the house. I watched through a window as a very scared Braden walked back to the house. He had watched me almost die after all. Just then, the car that almost hit me pulled in front of him, and the lady driving the car scolded Braden and yelled at him for my mistake, which was super rude because 1, it wasn't Braden's fault, and 2, that lady was the one going way over the speed limit in a neighborhood. Braden came back to the house, and things started to calm down, but I started to think about what had just happened. Then the thought occurred. Why had I stopped? I was running to the house and I hadn't seen the car and I had no intention of stopping. It felt like I had been stopped, and I stayed there for a solid second, and had I continued running in that second, the car would have totally hit me. So the question remains, was I stopped by some guardian angel or was it just luck? I don't know, but whatever it was, I'm glad I'm not dead. Yet.
Ooh.
Several Brysons were almost harmed in the making of this video. Please subscribe so he doesn't die from taxes. And also follow his Twitter and his Instagram and buy his merch. And guys, February 20th was the channel's 3-year
Okay, I'll get another video on.
Also, my 19 years...
Okay, we're back with another video, like I promised. It's about his school, so let's see what happens.
So, I am just realizing that I'm a senior this year, and my high school career is coming to a close, and now I gotta go to college and all that big boy stuff. And I am not ready to be an adult yet, physically or mentally. And I'm also realizing a lot of crazy things happened to me in school, so let's talk about them. So, first story. Let me hit you with some context. So before I made the last video about how a lady thought I was a girl, I'm not, by the way. I'm a boy. I mean, a man. I told my AP US history class that entire story. So, how was everybody's weekends? Someone thought I was a girl. That's my comedy secret, self-deprecation. They can't make fun of me if I'm already making fun of myself, now can they? The whole class laughed at the story, and my teacher in response said, "Oh, it's just 'cause you're so dainty, Bryson." She called me dainty, in front of everybody. Well, heck.
Why? Oh, teacher, on my weekend, somebody thought I was a girl. Oh, it's because you're so dainty. What do you say? Is that even a word? What did you just say? Okay, let's get on with the video.
She's not wrong. See? Self-deprecation, comedy gold. This other time after lunch, me and my friends were playing a game called Foot Game or something. I forgot the name. But anyways, the game goes like this. You all stand within a big square on the floor and try and step on the other player's feet to get them out. If you step out of bounds, then you are out. If your foot gets stepped on, then you are out. Pretty simple. The last player standing wins. Nothing could ever go wrong with that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Mm-hmm. This one
Definitely.
time was different. I was with my normal friend group, but then these other two random girls came to play as well. I didn't think anything of it, and we began to play. Then one of the girls who I didn't know cornered me. I waited for her to make a move, and I don't know if she was confused, but instead of stepping on my foot, she violently kicked me in the shin. Ouch! I fell over in pain, and she immediately began to apologize. Apparently,
This humanity just became worse. Kicking in the shins. You just don't apologize. You're just stupid, that's all. You don't apologize. You really. That is. Apologizing is not enough. Kicking in the shins. Why? It's like this. Hey guys, want to play soccer? Yeah, sure, let's play soccer. Boom, 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 boom. And your goalie and a player comes and they just go body check you. Oh, I'm sorry. Then I tried to header the ball into. I'm sorry. Sorry is not enough. I usually go back for revenge. I'll tell you like a 10-second story. I was playing with my friends. I've been playing soccer. Then, let's call this boy Michael. Michael comes. It was falling. He falls. I was about to header. He goes body checks me. Then I go body check him and I said, oh, it's on accident. And then I went to the principal office. Well, he said it's on accident that he body checked me. He didn't even say sorry. So why should I get the blaming? Okay, let's get on.
She didn't mean to kick me, but like, how do you mess up that bad?
I know.
Okay, we've got him cornered. This is our moment of glory. Just gotta press the step button. Oh, wait, no! So that was pretty fun. You know, I think it's funny how easily some teachers can get into side tangents and get off topic.
Okay, so since the transformation is inside the parentheses, it shifts the graph to the right by 3. My daughter was crying about this the other night. She got an 98% on a test, right? And I was like, it's a test. Like, why are you crying about that? Like, it's a 98, it's a good score. So I was on the boat, and I got seasick, so I ran to the side of the boat and just blasted the vomit all over. Here's a picture of my dog. Isn't she cute?
In 8th grade, I walked into class to show my friend Dallin a drawing I had made. It was a sketch of a character in the anime style. I showed it to Dallin, and he thought it was cool. Then, out of nowhere, the guy sitting behind him asserted himself.
I hate anime.
Now, I don't know this guy, and I always try to stay neutral about.
He just sketched an anime. It doesn't mean he loves it. Think. I hate anime. Dude, he just sketched it. He just sketched it. He didn't even say I love it. What happens if he doesn't love it? He doesn't hate it. He just likes it. And just sketch. It doesn't mean he likes it. He sketched it. Doesn't mean he loves it or he hates it. Okay, and also, mind your own business. Yeah.
Stuff, especially with people I don't know, because I don't want to be part of a conflict. So I said, I can see why you would think that. I just like the art style. And he said,
No, the art style is dumb too.
really? I angrily snapped the sketchbook shut and walked to my seat. That guy who I wasn't even talking to just jumped into our conversation and shoved his unwanted opinion down our throats.
I know.
Who does that? Hey, John, have you seen this new show? Yeah, dude, I love that show so much.
Ah, that show is dumb and so are you. Your opinion is wrong and you need to adopt my opinion.
Like, I have my opinion. You shouldn't just forcefully tell someone their opinion is wrong without any evidence and then expect them to adopt your opinion.
I know.
That's not how it works.
I know.
We can talk about opinions, but if you can't come to an understanding, then just agree to disagree. I can do that, but some people can't handle it. Also, I can support my opinions with facts. Most of the time. One time in 8th grade,
True. Usually, if I ever get in a conflict with my friend or friends, I just say, okay, you're correct. Even though they're wrong, or even if I'm wrong, I just agree. And then when I agree, they're like still disagreeing, even though I agreed. Dude, okay, just let it go. I said, okay, you're correct. Okay, let's move on. No, you have to complain.
walked into history class and sat down. Then the kid next to me said,
Hey, have you seen those pens that change colors? They're like really cool.
"It changes colors? Whoa, how does it work?"
Just press the button.
Ouch! It was an electric pen. The whole thing was just a gag to get me to press the pen, and it shocked me.
Bruh.
Gotcha.
I was pretty mad. He tricked me. I have to get him back somehow.
Did
The next day I walked into class and the kid asked me,
Hey, have you ever seen one of those pens that change colors?
"Oh shoot, he forgot that he tricked me yesterday. This is my chance to get revenge." I took the pen and pretended to have never seen it before. "Oh, this is cool. How does it work?"
Just press the button.
Then I flipped the pen in my hand and jabbed it into him and shocked him.
Ow, what the?
"What? You don't remember me?"
It's you. I can't believe I forgot.
Revenge is sweet.
I know.
Okay, last story. One time I was in health class with my friend Dallin and we had to calculate our BMI. Your BMI tells you if you're bigger or smaller than most people your age. So I put in my age, height, and weight and got my BMI. The website we were using was pretty old, and after it was done crunching the numbers, it said, "You have underweight. Talk to your doctor about possible cures for underweight." Huh. Hey Bryson, I'm obese, lol. Bryson, it's been like 3 months. Where have you been? Sorry, guys. I had some personal garbage going on that kind of obliterated me and my family. But I'm still here. I'm not dead. Your boy don't quit. I hope you all know by now that I'm very
Today's
much in
special.
quality
Let's do a
over quantity
third
mindset.
video.
And this video is brought to you by Curiosity.
Bruh. Okay, we'll just skip that.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I like animals.
I'm
and today
Daniel.
I'm going to talk about two of the most popular animal companions, dogs and cats. Starting off, I'm totally a dog person and not a cat person. I think
I love cats. Okay, I actually wanted to say I love dogs. Why did I say I love cats? Okay, I actually love dogs. I'm also a dog person. I'm getting a dog for my birthday, but that's still like 7 months away. Wait, today's the 7th, so 5 more months. Yeah, my birthday's in December. That's the far I would go. So you guys should probably figure out the number.
it's a spiritual thing, though, because 99% of the time when I see a random dog, I'm able to successfully call the dog over and pet it, and we become best friends.
Same.
Conversely, I have never successfully befriended a cat. I want to be their friends, and I try every time, but our energy is just so different that the cat just walks away when I try and befriend it. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Come here, let me pet you.
No.
And on one of the only times I was able to pet a cat, I made the mistake of petting its belly and... However, when I wrote this script, I went to hang out with some friends and I encountered not one, not two, but 3 cats. And incredibly, I was able to befriend and pet all of them. Seriously, in my 19 years of life, I've had a cat let me pet it like once. And then after I write it down, I get 3 in one day. What are the odds? I guess the cat gods heard my plea. Seriously, it was like a switch was flicked. So if you struggle with befriending cats, write it down and then they'll love you. That's what I did. Anyways, since that experience, I like to go around the neighborhood on an electric longboard at night and search for random cats to pet. It's been very fun. Although my neighbors did catch me sitting in their driveway petting their cat in the middle of the night once, so they think I'm kind of creepy. But anyway, let's move on to dogs. I love dogs, always have. However,
Same.
I do prefer bigger dogs over smaller ones because in my
All the way,
experience,
same.
90% of the aggressive dogs I meet are small.
I
Big
know.
dogs are usually just teddy bears, while the small ones think they are more powerful than they actually are. I think it's just something we're born with. Some people have a cat aura, and some people have a dog aura.
No
My dog
way.
energy is infinite. I love dogs, and I
Same.
want to pet all of them.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
I've had dogs all
That's
throughout
me.
growing up. We had Pixel, Duke, and now we got Dixie. Pixel was a really good dog. When we were all really young, my brother Braden took a Sharpie and drew all over Pixel. She didn't mind though. She was a chill girl. Mom wasn't too happy about it though. Rest in peace, Pixel.
Okay. I had 3 dogs so far. Storm, I wasn't born yet. Roxy, which was an amazing, smart, listening dog. Very smart. And now I have Stacia. I just saw her run through the backyard. She's stupid, does not listen. And she sheds incredibly a lot. What is she chasing? She's a German Shepherd. Roxy had a lot mix of breeds a lot, so I don't really know. And Storm I forgot what's the name, but he was a farm animal dog. Okay, let's get on. Let's go.
Then we got Duke. I won't go into details, but we rescued Duke from some really bad people, and he had some trauma and didn't like other dogs. However, he did like our other dog, Dixie. Duke was a really good boy. He had heterochromia, meaning one of his eyes was blue and the other was brown. He didn't realize how big he was either, and would try and snuggle up and lay on our laps like a chihuahua. Even though it would compress my lungs, I would still let him lay on me because he was so cute. He was also very good at eating flies. A good boy for the ages. Rest in peace, buddy. And our current family dog is Dixie. She is so sweet, snuggly, and cute. She has very expressive ears, and she loves it when you pet her butt. Also, she is so gentle with almost all creatures. For example, I used to have a pet guinea pig named Link, and Link and Dixie were friends. Also, Dixie used to catch birds for fun, but she wouldn't kill them, and she would bring them inside, and I would help the birds calm down, and then they would fly away. But I can just imagine them telling all their bird friends what happened. Bro, this big dog caught me, and I thought it was gonna eat me, but it let me go. No way, you're making that up.
Ain't
It's
no
true,
way.
I swear. Nope, no way. Did you see what that Rottweiler did to Terry?
Mango, Terry.
No way would a dog let you go.
R.I.P.
But yeah, she's a gentle dog. However, me and my brothers will sometimes fight and horseplay with each other, and Dixie doesn't like that.
I don't know what this whole skibbity.
Dixie doesn't like that.
Bruh, ads. I hate them.
She will try and defend whoever's being attacked, but she often misjudges who the victim is and will nip at the wrong person. Ow! Ah! Don't worry, she didn't really bite me. She just does a warning bite. She's never drawn blood, and trust me, she's a pit bull. If she wanted to hurt someone, she could. But most pit bulls are actually the sweetest creatures on the planet, and they don't deserve the bad reputation. Because in almost all cases of pit bulls being violent, the bad owners are to blame. There are no
True.
bad dogs, only bad owners. I've actually had one pet cat when I was young.
Quote.
Why only one? Because my mom is allergic. Anyway, her name was Katie, and honestly, she was a...
Yes, we also had a cat in the family. She passed away. I'm pretty sure it was lung cancer. I'm not sure. She was very old, and she couldn't drink her own milk, so we had to get a bottle. You know, she was like a baby. She was Boxy. Yeah, it sounds like a real name. No, it was Bonnie. It was Bonnie. Not Boxy, it was Bonnie. Okay, get on with the video. It's almost 25 minutes.
Outside cat, so I don't really remember a lot about her. However, I do have one memory. I was 2 years old and my family was building a treehouse. I was sitting up there while they all worked on the treehouse when Katie crossed my path. I remembered hearing that cats always land on their feet, so I decided to test it. We actually have video of it. The video didn't catch the fall, but you see the before and after and the reaction from my grandparents. Here it is.
Kinda high.
Hi, Bryson.
Bryson? Try to put your head
Well,
through there.
today is Thanksgiving 2003.
Oh!
My God.
My word.
Did he push the cat down?
Yeah.
Can we push you?
Bryson.
I'm sorry. I was only 2 years old. I hadn't discovered empathy yet. It wasn't a malicious attack. What went on in my head was cats land on feet, see cat, push cat to test theory. She was fine. She never forgave me though. But the issue with dogs and cats is that you get them, you fall in love with them, and then they die and it breaks your heart. And so I decided.
Trust me, having a dead... It hurts when you have your first dog. When that dog dies, the emotion that carries you, like it hurts even more than seeing someone died in your family or your best friend dying. Having your dog dead, it's so much more emotional. It will be so much harder to
To
take.
get a pet that's a little more long-term. Meet Scooter and Egg, my 2 pet tortoises. These guys can live longer than 50 years, so they might outlive me. They are very personable and cute. The best pet rocks a guy could ask for. Dixie is also friends with the tortoises. However, she doesn't respect them very much because I feed the tortoises carrots, and for some reason Dixie really likes to eat carrots too. I don't know why. Anyway, I turned my back for 1 second and Dixie stole the carrots from Egg. She wasn't too happy about that. Although, since I feed them carrots, Egg now thinks that my fingers are carrots. I often take the tortoises outside so they can get some sun, and I give them baths to keep them clean and hydrated, and I love them. I'm the best dad ever! Although Egg ran away one time and was missing for 2 months. The way it happened was crazy. I was sitting in the front yard watching a show while the tortoises were chillin'. Scooter was in sight at all times, but Egg was taking a nap under a rock out of sight, and I would check on her every 5 minutes. This went on for an hour, and she hadn't moved at all. But the next time I checked, she was gone. I searched everywhere, but there was no sign of her. Then I remembered that our doorbell had a camera on it, so I scoured the footage between the last time I saw her sleeping and when she was lost, and there was only a 5-minute window. I kept my eyes peeled, but nothing. It was like she vanished into thin air. So I went through the proper missing pet procedures. Missing posters, every missing pet app known to man, calling animal shelters, crying. A lot. And 2 months later, my neighbors found her under a rock. Egg was unfazed. She could have kept going. Did you know that tortoises can go 3 years without food? Yeah! But now that she's home, she gets all the food she wants. I reunited her with Scooter, and Scooter did not care. But I cared. I'm so glad we found her. It's a miracle. I've told you guys that I'm stupid before, but this confirms it if you had any doubt. Yes, I somehow managed to lose one of the slowest creatures on the earth. Smooth brain.
Bruh.
They basically are my own little pet dinosaurs. Just size them up a bit and boom, they fit right in with Jurassic Park. Anyway, I now love both cats and dogs, but I think my relationship
Dogs are
with dogs
better.
is healthier because they return the love. Cats aren't so generous. I'll still let them bite and scratch me so I can try and pet them though, because I'm that desperate for affection. To end this video off, I'd like everyone to listen to this PSA. If a dog rolls over and shows their belly to you, that means you should definitely give them belly rubs. But if a cat rolls over and shows their belly, do not under any circumstances pet it. That is a trap. The cat is just trying to kill you. I speak from experience. Oh, the sting of betrayal. And also the sting of claws and teeth. The moral of the story is, love is given, trust is earned. And I trust dogs more. The end.
I love dogs.
Hey, you!
more.
You like dogs? Of course you do. I mean, you saw the video. I don't like dogs. Well, I found an awesome
That's what I do.
documentary called The Secret Life of Dogs, all about, you guessed it, dogs. You can find it over at CuriosityStream. CuriosityStream is an online documentary streaming service, and they've partnered with Nebula, a streaming service made by creators for creators, like me, where we are all free from demonetization and the infamous algorithm. We get to experiment with crazy stuff we couldn't do anywhere.
I hope you enjoyed the 30-minute video. It's because because the 30 days I took a break and I'm lazy because I did that. So yeah. Okay, I hope you have a good day, and you don't have to subscribe. Why? Like I'm not forcing you. But actually, please, I'm trying to hit 100.